From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Wednesday, August the 22nd, 2018. U.S. President Donald Trump shed some light last night on the U.S. peace plan for Israel and the Palestinians, which has yet to be unveiled. Speaking at a campaign rally in Charleston, West Virginia, the president referred to the issue of Jerusalem and the U.S. recognition of Jerusalem as Israel's capital last December, telling the crowd, "We took it off the table. In past negotiations," he said, "they never got past Jerusalem. Now Israel will have to pay a higher price because it's off the table. The Palestinians," he said, "will get something very good because it's their turn next." Well, Palestinian officials dismissed Trump's remarks. A statement from the PLO said the comments show a continued bias in Israel's favor. And a senior diplomatic advisor to Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas, Majdi al-Khaldi, told the Times of Israel that the U.S. had made a major mistake by moving its embassy to Jerusalem. He said there is no compensation the administration could offer for those moves other than recognizing the state of Palestine with East Jerusalem as its capital and clearly defining the two-state solution as the sole solution. Meanwhile, U.S. National Security Advisor John Bolton, who is wrapping up a three-day trip to Israel, responded to Trump's remarks today, telling reporters he did not think they signified any change in U.S. policy regarding peace talks or on the concessions Israel would make in such talks, adding it's not an issue of quid pro quo. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu will fly to Lithuania tomorrow, becoming the first Israeli Prime Minister to visit the Baltic state. Netanyahu will meet the leaders of Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia in what is said to be an effort to deepen ties with the countries, as well as look at areas of cooperation like trade and discuss issues of concern, including the threat from Iran. Netanyahu will also visit with members of Lithuania's Jewish community and take part in a ceremony in memory of the 141,000 Lithuanian Jewish victims of the Holocaust. American singer Lana Del Rey will still perform in Israel next month, but she said she will also visit the Palestinians. Responding to ongoing pressure from the BDS, the Boycott, Divestment, and Sanctions campaign that seeks to delegitimize the state of Israel, including from former Pink Floyd frontman Roger Waters, known as a very strong vocal critic of Israel and BDS activist, Del Rey posted on Instagram last night that she understood the concerns towards showing support to the Palestinians too. So she wrote she'll be visiting Palestinians as well and meeting both Palestinian and Israeli children and playing music for everyone, writing she hopes for peace for all. Waters had warned Del Rey that if she performed in Israel, it was a political act in support of an apartheid state. Responding to Waters, Del Rey wrote, "I totally understand what you're saying, and this is my action." Israel sent aid to southern India following devastating floods that have left 350 people dead and some 800,000 homeless. Humanitarian aid organization IsraAid sent an engineer, a project manager, and relief specialist to the state of Kerala today to assess the situation there and focus on distributing non-food relief items. They will send a larger delegation later this week. And Israel's consul in Bangalore, Dana Koresh, and her staff delivered the first truck of aid yesterday to the residents of Kerala, which included water, food, and clothing. A new film about Israel's capture of Adolf Eichmann opens next week in theaters. Operation Finale stars Academy Award winner Ben Kingsley as the notorious Nazi. He told CBS this morning that he drew strength for his performance from Holocaust survivor, author, and Nobel laureate, the late Elie Wiesel, whom the actor met several times, and told him the last time he saw him that the next film he worked on that was relevant he would dedicate to Wiesel, who died in 2016. Kingsley said, "So really, I did not immerse myself in Nazism or German nationalism. I immersed myself in the memory of Elie Wiesel. So every day I said to him and to a photograph I had of him in my pocket, I'm doing this for you." Israeli singer Neta Barzilai is in the United States this week celebrating her continuing success. Barzilai's hit Toy, which won the Eurovision for Israel back in May, has now hit #1 on the Billboard Dance Club chart. It is said to be the first time that an Israeli artist has topped any of the music industry magazine's lists. Barzilai received the news just stepping off a plane in New York for a promotional tour this week. She posted on social media that she was at a loss for words and that hard work pays off. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Wednesday, August the 22nd at 7 o'clock, a discussion of the rise of anti-Semitism masked as anti-Zionism with former UN Ambassador Dori Gold, the American Jewish Committee Europe's Simone Rodan Ben-Zaken, and others. At 8 o'clock, it's a look at the Zionist paradox. At 9, Mark Golub sits down with founding rabbi of the Hampton Synagogue, Mark Schneier, on L'chaim. And then at 10, Schneier and Imam Shamsi Ali discuss issues that divide and unite Jews and Muslims. And coming up right after this newscast tonight at 6:30, it's Thinking Out Loud with Micah Halpern. And that's the JBS News Update for Wednesday, August the 22nd, 2018. I'm Teisha Bader.